Welcome back everyone to another Space Age video. Today, we're making another steam turbine. We're gonna have dual steam turbines powered by our molten salt reactor heat exchanger setup because there's way too much steam right now. We have so much extra steam that we can easily power maybe even two more, but we'll start with one. And also, we overall need more power because these machines here, they used to draw power from these fission reactors, and they can draw power from the steam turbine based on like a thing that goes back here. They should be able to, but the problem is that when the arc furnace is running, most of the power gets used in the arc furnace because that takes a huge amount of power. Because in the last video we set up an automatic steel producing area which includes an arc furnace among other things. Right here I'm just gonna make a few crystal chests so that I can hold the outputs of my arc furnace, because I need one for slag. I don't really have anything to like input it automatically for, but I will be using it to make concrete because it is more efficient at producing concrete than what I've been using literally this whole time. Alright, gold chest to diamond chest, and diamond chest to crystal chest. There we go. You can see if they would look how to make concrete, slag here makes 12 concrete, but if you just use sand it only makes 8, so it's significantly better. And you might be wondering, why do we even need all the steel? Well, we need it for a variety of things. One being like big machines like the steam turbine, also just decorative stuff. I need a lot of steel blocks to decorate my like new machine room that we built. I say new, it's not that new, it's the one that I built in the Space Age video. And so that's why we need this automatic production facility here. Let's get that. That's our slag output. And this is our steel slash iron slash nickel output. The reason that there is nickel coming out of that sometimes is because when you crush iron, it sometimes turns into nickel, or it gives you nickel very... I'm gonna get some iron into here so that I can like actually get more steel. And we're just gonna go work on making all the components for a second steam turbine. After we've made this turbine, we're probably going to work on decorating some of that big machine room and maybe trying to get this top tier food. I don't need this stuff bookmark. We need this gourmet venison burger. The main thing we don't have is mango chutney and the gourmet venison patty. Alright, so I've got a lot of materials that I need for my steam turbine. I've made this several times before, so I'm not going to like show me gathering all these materials, I guess, but I may have to wait for steel. I'm not really sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started so that we can have even more power. Well everyone, I got all the materials that I need for another alternator and steam turbine, because it's not actually just turbine, it's also this thing as well. If some of you may not actually be aware because I don't really explicitly talk about it too much, this is actually two different machines. There's an alternator, and you connect the steam turbine, which stops here, to the alternator. So it's actually even more than just the steam turbine itself. The same goes for the gas turbine, which I haven't built yet. We might do that in the future. It has some properties that would make it beneficial to like have work alongside a steam turbine. And alternator, nice. Okay, we got both of these built here. They just need to be connected to the steam output. The thing is, this thing keeps like shutting off whenever it gets like completely filled with steam, and then it like doesn't like to reactivate. Also, I died in a high voltage power line. That's why I have like one level. So that was a bit awkward, but you can see here in the chat. Yeah. So here I just have to run this output to over there as well. Actually, I guess I need the hardened fluid ducts. I think I might have some here. I thought I could use the pipes, but I can't actually. It doesn't like, these pipes don't like to take out of like nuclear craft machines for some reason. Okay, I got the fluid ducts. Let's take it from here and connect that. Why is that not? Well, that's slightly awkward. I just tried to link my steam output with item ducts because they look almost identical to fluid ducts. So that would probably explain the difficulties I've been having with some of my fluid ducts, what I thought were fluid ducts recently. No, they are not actually fluid ducts, they were item ducts. That's unfortunate, but here we've got some hardened fluid ducts now, so let's go and get our steam going where it needs to go, not using item ducts. Okay, now this should work. This should actually link up. See, look, this is an item duct. That's a fluid duct. They're so similar looking, it's not even funny. Hardened fluid duct. And oh, yep, you can see it's starting up. We were gonna have dual steam turbines. No, I just fell into a cave. No, no, no. Get me out of the cave. Okay, now this is epic. This is pretty epic. Now we're gonna have even more power, and there's even more dangerous power lines that I could run into and potentially die from. Okay, wire relay here. We'll link that to this. All of these need to be linked up, and that'll get linked here. Now we've got power. We can transfer it out of half of it. We'll link this up to here. And now we have 12 outputs from 2 steam turbines, all connected to the one high voltage power line. That is a lot of power right there. That looks so cool. I'm happy with that. Anyways, we've got our power problems presumably solved now. Now we need to make the floor here. We need to finish the floor. And I want to start on the walls and get some work done on this before we end today's episode. So that's what we're going to work on now. I have some resource gathering to do. I have to get like materials, and like I think what I'm going to use for part of the walls is jasper. It's like the reddish like stone. It's this stuff. It looks really nice. I do not need to get flung into the high voltage power line. Please, spider. I know I'm kind of stuck. I don't know how to get out of here. Maybe this will work. Okay, it might be okay. I don't like high voltage power lines, and you can't insulate them. Anyways, I need jasper. I also need more quarried stone and more steel. So I need to get some building materials. Then we can set about doing some building. Well, I've made it back from all my resource gathering, and I have a lot of stuff here. I have a lot of jasper and a lot of quarried stone, so we should have more than enough to finally fill in our floor. But I also noticed that the arc furnace's electrodes are kind of damaged already because they're only started at 50% integrity. So I'm already having to make more graphite for more electrodes. Really got to get one of those blueprints. Need to figure out where I like actually get them from. I think that's only from like the quarried block, which requires smelting. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to smelt a few stacks of this stuff, unfortunately. Actually, I have this nuclear furnace over here, literally a nuclear furnace, and it smelts stuff super fast and only takes uranium. So I might just use this. I have so much uranium now, it doesn't really matter, and I'm not like constantly trying to use it for nuclear fuel. Yeah, I've got 1,000 uranium ingots just sitting in reserve, so we may as well use the nuclear furnace, literally. Alright, I've got some of the materials I need. I am ready to go start working on our floor and on the walls. So, like I said before, jasper and steel for the walls, plus probably panzer glass where we need windows in the ceiling, because I think that'll look cool. So what just happened was a little bit insane here. There was a tornado, and you can see all the blocks falling down out of the sky. And one of those blocks happened to hit the steam turbine, and when it lands on the ground, it replaces a block there sometimes. So it replaced a block while it was in this multi-block state, causing it to just, I guess, get destroyed. It took it out of its multi-block form and put it back, like before you right-click it with the engineer's hammer. And that's a good reason, a good example of why we need to actually have a roof on this thing now. You know what? I'm thinking this is probably enough panzer glass. That's probably good. Actually, it's not as much as I thought it would be. That was a full stack of all the ingredients. We'll have to see, because there are a lot of windows I need to fill in. If we go up here, I have filled in everything but the panzer glass and the steel. You can see that we have our roof made out of the jasper. I think it looks pretty cool, although it looks bad right now because like there's dirt and stone where steel is supposed to go. Okay, you guys are that's just kind of sad. So I have to put in the panzer glass now for the rest of the ceiling, and then we just need a ton of steel. But I'm probably gonna have to like just do the steel at a different time because I just can't get that much steel fast enough for this video. Well, everyone, As the blood moon rises, I am pleased to say that I've gotten a whole lot of work done on this place. As you can see, we have a lot of panzer glass up there, and here I also built the wall here as well. And I put a ton of steel in, about as much as I could. Okay, can you just like, can you not stop? There we go. I just have to clear that every so often. I don't know why it like just stops when it fills up and doesn't just let more steam out. It's kind of cringe, just like a glitch, I think. Anyways, lucky that I got all this done in time for the blood moon, because blood moons are dangerous. I turned down the spawn rates so they're not as frequent, but still, they are not good when they occur. This guy needs to get out here. Goodbye. Anyways, all that's left for me to do is put in tons of steel. You can see I put down a lot already here. I used up like pretty much all my steel. I even resorted to just like making it in the alloy furnace thingy from nuclear craft using coal. Not even coal coke, just coal, which is super inefficient. It's like 2 pieces of it per 1 steel. So yeah, kind of just have to wait on that. But at least we are safe now. So I think that's what we're gonna call it for this episode of the Space Age. Next time, we've got some cool stuff planned. I have some things in mind that we're going to be doing I'm excited for. Anyways, yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, then be sure to drop a like and hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications if you haven't already. Also, if you're interested in playing on an Industrial Revolution and Mod Pack SMP server, you can always join my Patreon down below, link in the description, and join the server there. It's $5 a month. Pretty epic. There's like a whole town and everything, and it's pretty cool. Also, be sure to join the Discord server and follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. I've got some stuff planned for the server, the Discord server, that'll be happening in the next few weeks that you probably won't want to miss out on. But that's going to be all for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. I've been Sbeev, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Bye.